Dear Bible enthusiasts, a hearty welcome to Logos Bible Quiz 2025. In this episode, we will see questions and answers from Luke 20. We follow the New Revised Standard Version of Catholic edition of the Holy Bible. Luke 20, an introduction. Luke 20 presents a compelling chapter where Jesus engages in profound dialogue and confrontations with religious leaders in the temple. He teaches through parables, answers challenging questions about authority, taxes, and resurrection, and reveals deeper truths about the kingdom of God. This chapter underscores his wisdom, authority, and the fulfillment of divine prophecy, challenging listeners to discern his identity and divine mission. Let's keep our hearts on fire for the Lord. Questions and answers from chapter 20 of Luke in the NRSV Catholic edition. Question number 1. What question did Jesus ask the chief priests and scribes when they questioned his authority? What question did Jesus ask the chief priests and scribes when they questioned his authority? Answer is about John's baptism. Luke 20:3-4. About John's baptism. Next question. At the beginning of Luke 20, who came close to Jesus along with the chief priests and scribes? That is question number 2. And the answer is the elders. Luke 21. Next question. For they believed that John was a prophet. Luke 26. Who believed? That is the next question. Answer is all the people. All the people. Question number 4. How many servants did the owner of the vineyard send to the tenants to receive his share of the grapes? How many servants were sent? Answer is 3. Luke 20:10-12. 3 servants were sent. Question number 5. Whom did the owner of the vineyard say the tenants would respect in Luke 20:13? Whom did the owner of the vineyard say the tenants would respect? Answer is his beloved son. His beloved son. Next question. 6. Fill in the blank. Everyone who falls on that dash will be broken to pieces. Anyone on whom it falls will be crushed. Luke 20:18. Answer is stone. Stone is the answer. Question number 7. Where in the Old Testament is the phrase, the stone the builders rejected has become the cornerstone found? Answer is Psalm 118:22. 118:22. Next question. In how many books of the New Testament do we read the phrase, the stone the builders rejected has become the cornerstone? In how many New Testament books do we read this? 5 is the answer. Matthew 21:42, Mark 12:10, Luke 20:17, Acts 4:11, and 1 Peter 2:7. These are the 5 references where this matter comes up. Question number 9. According to Luke 20:19, who understood that Jesus was speaking the parable against them? Answer is the lawyers and chief priests. The lawyers and chief priests realized that Jesus was talking about them. Next question. Who did the lawyers and chief priests send to lie in wait for Jesus to catch something from his words? Who did the lawyers and chief priests send to Jesus? Answer is spies who pretended to be honest. Luke 20:20. spies he sent or they sent. Next question. Who asked Jesus whether it was lawful to pay taxes to the emperor or not? Who asked this question to Jesus is the next question. Answer, spies who pretended to be honest. Luke 20:22. That is the answer, spies. Question number 12. Fill in the blank. Show me a dash. Luke 20:24. Show me a dash. Luke 20:24. Answer is denarius. Denarius. Question number 13. Who is mentioned in Luke 20:27 as denying the resurrection? Who is mentioned in Luke 20:27 as denying the resurrection? And the answer is the Sadducees. The Sadducees do not believe in resurrection. So the answer is the Sadducees. Next question. Question number 14. If a man's brother dies and leaves a wife but no children, the man must take the widow and raise up offspring for his brother. Luke 20:28. Where does a similar passage appear in the Old Testament? Answer is Deuteronomy 25:5. Deuteronomy 25:5 is the answer where this reference comes. Question number 15. Who did Jesus say would not be able to die anymore in Luke 20:36? That is question number 15. And the answer is the children of the resurrection. The children of the resurrection. They will not die again. Next question. Question number 16. Who showed in the story about the bush that the dead are raised by calling the Lord the God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, and the God of Jacob? Answer is Moses. Luke 20:37. Moses is the answer for this question. Next question. 17. Who said, "Teacher, you have spoken well"? Teacher, you have spoken well. Who said this? And the answer is some of the lawyers. Luke 20:39. The answer is some of the lawyers said this. Next question. Who asked, how can they say that the Christ is the son of David in Luke 20:41? How can they say that the Christ is the son of David? Who asked this? Jesus asked this question. So Jesus is the answer. Next question. Where in the Old Testament do we find the phrase, "The Lord said to my Lord"? The Lord said to my Lord. Where do we find it in the Old Testament? Answer is Psalm 110 verse 1. Psalm 110:1 is the answer for this question. And the last question, 20. To whom does Jesus say a more severe punishment will be given at the end of Luke 20? At the end of Luke 20, to whom does Jesus say this? Answer is the lawyers. Luke 20:47. Lawyers. So Jesus tells about the lawyers. Now he is God not of the dead but of the living, for to him all of them are alive. Luke 20:38. It's one of the verses we can remember, among others. The key takeaways. Luke 20 highlights divine authority of Jesus as he outsmarts the religious leaders who question him. Through the parable of the wicked tenants, he foreshadows his own rejection and the consequences of rejecting God. His teaching on giving to the emperor and God emphasizes the balance of civic and spiritual duties. Jesus also affirms the reality of the resurrection, countering the Sadducees. The chapter concludes with a warning against the hypocrisy of the scribes, stressing that true faith is marked by humility and integrity, not self-promotion. Thank you so much for watching. May God bless us all. It's goodbye from Joseph for JJ Logos 316. See you soon with the next edition. Thank you once again. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you have not done so, and also to like and share the video with your friends and contacts. Thanks once again.